It was a time before the world knew what the Type R was. If you are a 90s kid, you would have seen it on the roads growing up. Or better yet, even sat in one. They were affordable, reliable, and fun to drive. Yes, it's a Honda Civic. The very first motoring icon we are putting under the spotlight is the EG6.
あやこれ好き涙の色はエメラルドブルー宝石みたいに光ってる何もかもを捨てたかった憂鬱なあの日々を騒ぎ始めた胸の中の答えを探すたび
世界のベーシックカー、ホンダシビック。
The first Honda Civic was definitely a product of its era. The recipe was simple: make a really good, really reliable subcompact car, and most importantly, affordable. It was, after all, the period of the oil crisis. Despite that, it's not a stretch to say that the original Honda Civic set the path for Honda's international automotive success while becoming a household name.
You see, at Honda, we feel that the key is simplicity.
Fast forward to 1992, and here we are with the EG Honda Civic. Compared to the fourth generation, the EG left behind the sharp lines and boxy styling for a more rounded aerodynamic design. The run-of-the-mill EG Civic came with Honda's D-Series engine. That was great for a city commute, but desirable it was not. The one that car enthusiasts have their eyes on bears the chassis code EG6. The EG6 has a front-engine, front-wheel drive layout. Backing that up is a Honda B16A engine, a naturally aspirated dual overhead cam, 1.6 liters and 4-cylinder with all-important VTEC. It produces 160 brake horsepower and 150 Nm of torque. These figures, though, only tell half the story. Curb weight, chassis stiffness, and suspension geometry play a huge part among other factors when it comes to performance cars. Coincidentally, the EG6 had them all. At just over a ton, it was lightweight. It also has a multi-link suspension all round, with double wishbone front suspension instead of the common McPherson struts. All this and a rather stiff chassis made the EG6 one of the best hatchback the average driver can get their hands on. The Honda Civic by this time was no stranger to races. In the same year it was available for sale, Honda entered the EG6 into the Japan Touring Car Championship. The touring car was developed and tuned by none other than Honda's in-house team at Mugen. The B16A in this has been given a boost to produce around 226 brake horsepower and 190 Nm of torque, along with other improvements to turn it into a Group A touring car. Team Mugen were the champions in the JTC 3 category in 1992, while the semi-works team Mooncraft took the crown in 1993. That would be the last season Group A regulations were seen in the series. Today, that championship-winning car from the very last season can be seen in Honda's museum. Off the track, the EG6 is well loved on the streets, thanks to the fact that it offers an excellent cost-to-performance ratio, but also the many tuning options available. Think of the likes of Spoon Sports and Jace Racing, two names you will immediately think of when you want to mod a Honda. Even today, you can still buy brand new aftermarket parts from these tuners. With tuning potential also means that these cars will make its way into street racing, particularly with the Kanjo Zoku. The Kanjo Zoku are a famous, or in this case, infamous street racing scene in Osaka who pride themselves in driving Honda Civics. Kanjo can mean one of two things. First is the literal meaning, from little to most. Second, it can also refer to Kanjo-sen, the loop and stretch of highway in downtown Osaka where these racers are commonly seen blasting their cars through the night. Zoku, on the other hand, means tribe, clan, or family. The EG6 has also seen screen time in entertainment, with appearances in the initial D, manga, and anime. Let's not forget about being able to drive one virtually in Gran Turismo, appearing in almost every iteration of the PlayStation hit video game series. This car has been around for more than 30 years, and yet it is still a dream car for many. But that's the thing. This is a 30-year-old car. Yes, you can technically still buy parts for it, though availability might be an issue, and in most cases, you will have to source them from overseas. So, expect an extended downtime as with any older cars that needs constant maintenance. And then, there's the part about expectation versus reality. You might get all giddy thinking about all the passionate driving that you can do, but just as quickly, you will be hit with the reality of owning one. Old cars do not have the comfort and amenities of a modern one. Before closing the deal, make sure to do your checks inside and out. Send it to a trusted mechanic for an inspection and do a final test drive to make sure everything is in order. Listings of the EG6 comes and goes on Sgcarmart, and those that are available will usually be around the $80,000 mark. SiR models are the JDM imports, while VTI models were the ones officially sold in Singapore. But they are essentially the same car. Thanks for watching this video and everything else on Sgcarmart. Let us know in the comments what you think about this car. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss anything. Follow us on TikTok at Sgcarmart for the latest happenings. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye!